Okay. Go ahead and add this to the X machine. Okay. See, a lot of people don't understand about problem solving. And because most people don't understand problem solving, we find ourselves in a lot of problems. But problems are very easy to solve. Very, very easy to solve. If you understand what the problem is. And see, that's why Kamala Harris is going to be great for America. We need Kamala to definitely win. Kamala winning is a win for all of us. And the reason it's a win for everybody is because we need America to crash out. See, America has been running on fumes for some time. And if you have a problem of like a leakage or something like that, like say a boat is leaking. If a boat is leaking, you got two options. You could try to plug the boat and get the water. Well, actually, we say this: if a boat is leaking, you have two options. Assuming you don't have the materials to be able to plug the hole. Option number one is to try to get the water out as best as you can. Just keep getting it out until you can get to your destination. In America's case, since this is like an infinite thing, because America is just going to keep on going, you can't really do that. We don't have a definite destination. We don't. Or you abandon the ship. And you get into the safety of the lifeboats, and then you abandon the ship, and then you just carry it out from there until you can find a better boat, or until you can get to land. And the last thing America needs is Trump. And I don't say this like because I think Trump's a bad leader or anything like that. I think Trump's going to do some good, but that's the problem. And this has been a constant problem with our cycle. Is that we go in, like America's like a big ass ship. We go on one course, and we're going and going, and then we like the Republicans take over, and it starts to steer a little bit over. Oh, let me get off it. Get out of here. It starts to go a little bit over, and then the Republicans get on, or not Republicans, the Democrats get on, and it goes a little bit back to the same thing. And in total, we end up in the same direction. We don't ever go one way or the other because it just keeps going back and forth. It's like a wave. We're just wasting a whole bunch of energy and time. And so what I see with America is we need Kamala, because Kamala is going to sink the ship. See, we need poor leadership in America so we can understand how bad it's going to get. We really do. And then when it gets really, really bad, and that's the thing you start to notice about certain things. Like it's like Operation Bar Rescue or whatever, House Rescue. Is when things get really, really bad. When things get really, 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 really bad. Because I was hoping we could get another 4 years of Biden, but we can get 8 years of Kamala, even better. Even better. I say let things get as bad as possible. Because when it gets so bad, what you're going to find out is the builders are going to come out. Because the builders are going to look at the wreckage and say, hey, I can scrap that, I can scrap this, I can scrap that, I can use that to build something. And what's going to happen is, when things are bad, nobody ever wants to fix it. Except for the people who just love building for building's sake. And that's where we have to get to in America. We have to find people who want to build for the sake of building, not because they're doing it for cash or political gain. And that's the thing, we have to have it where it gets so bad, where only the people who love the work and love the grind are left. Like we're starting to kind of see with the military a little bit, like all the people that went into the military, they're kind of leaving. But the military, we're now starting to get people who never thought about the military because they're like, you know what, hey, this ain't that bad of a gig. I get to do my thing, get to build, get to learn some skills, get taken care of for a minute, get a rest. And that's what's going to happen to America. America's going to go face forward into the wall of destruction. Poor, crippling economy. Homelessness out the ass, people demoralized. We are going to disrupt our country to such a degree that everybody's essentially going to give up, except for people who never did give up. And the people who never did give up are going to become the kings of the new world. Well, not new world, but new America. Like I think Kamala's almost like a what you call it? It's almost like a an enzyme to get a better, faster reaction. Because we need somebody who's a little bit kooky, out of their mind. Okay, text when you arrive. I will be there when I call when I arrive. And that's why I was liking with Joe Biden, because Joe Biden was not like coherent. Like he was making a mockery of the state. Because once again, it's not because he's a bad leader. It's just because he's old. Man's 80 years old, damn near. What the hell? Same thing with Trump. He's an old man too, but Trump got a little more feistiness to it. But the problem with Trump is it's just a temporary like steroid. It's just shoot up as a temporary relief, but it doesn't fix the systemic problem. That's what we got to fix, the systemic problem of America. Our education is fucking horrendous. Our infrastructure is falling apart. Our labor force is falling apart. People are demoralized. We're at an all-time high for entertainers that don't really provide any value, essentially run the country. Seven, 9, there we go. And I look at it like, look, if the thing is already falling apart, fuck it, just help blow it up. That's demolize the thing and let it fucking rebuild it. There's no point of wasting time trying to fix something that doesn't work. Come on, person. You see that I'm trying to get over. Come on, people. It's a nice little rainy day in Austin, Texas. Beautiful. I love when the rain comes. Because then usually people do some dumb stuff or they crash things out. But anyway, it's like it's kind of like America's kind of like a giant relationship. Like if you got a relationship that's not going well, and you see somebody and you're trying to help your buddy, what you don't do is try to coach your buddy through every fucking individual problem that's going on with the relationship. What you do is you step away and you let it fucking just evaporate on its own. Let them figure it out for themselves. And that's what happens with all humanity. We adjust and we adapt. We need to be able to figure out America as the people. Stop depending on politicians. Stop letting people try to come up with good ideas for us. And we start to develop the ideas for ourselves. If the education system's not working, what you do is you start to educate yourself. Or you start to educate others. You find a new way. You become adaptive. And that's the problem we lost in America. We're no longer adaptive. We're always looking for somebody to save us. And I'm telling you guys right now, ain't nobody saving you. Nobody. You got to figure out yourself. Whether that be an entrepreneur, whether that be going to the military, whether that be figuring out some type of skill set that will be able to pay you in the long term. We as people need to start to figure it out for ourselves. And I think that Kamala's going to do an excellent job at that, because she doesn't actually have the plan for the future of the country. Like, this is being thrust upon her. Like, Biden had a whole campaign. Biden got out. Elections are in how long? Like October the primary, something like that. So by October, like, that means she got about a month and a half to start to kind of develop a campaign. It's going to be all hastily thrown together, which is kind of funny when you really stop and think about it. This might be the first time like an active president dropped out of a race when they were rerunning. I don't think this has ever happened in American history. I think this might be a first. And so all of it's going to be hastily thrown together. And by some miraculous fate, which I'm hoping Trump doesn't win, not because I don't think Trump will be a better leader, but I just want to see the thing kind of collapse. Because the sooner it collapses, the faster we can start the rebuild. I don't want to sit around and wait 10, 15, 20 years for the rebuild to go, because we keep flip-flopping. Trump does some good, builds some things that just basically puts a band-aid. We need to splash some alcohol on the festering wound, which is America's current climate and political, economical, and social construct. And what's the word? Have it start to burn a little bit. Get the alcohol in it. Psh, like a fresh haircut. Psh. We need to sanitize it. And the only way to sanitize it is for the heat to get brought on. And what Kamala's gonna do is she's gonna bring that heat. Like with the hot sauce in the purse. She's bringing the heat. And when she brings that heat, what we're going to come to find out is American stress is going to just shoot up the roof. America's already stressed as it is. Most of the young people don't know what they want to do with their lives. A lot of the older people don't know how they're going to retire. Most people are going to have to work till they die. There is going to be no retirement. Let's see. You don't know shit. Okay, thank you, Andy. I probably don't. You don't have to listen either, sir. But we gotta stop putting temporary band-aids on things in hopes that it's gonna make it better. A band-aid has never cured a festering wound. The only thing that's ever cured a festering wound, you gotta douse some alcohol in it, let that stuff burn, sanitize it, sanitize the wound. And you know what? And sometimes if the wound is too bad, you gotta cut off the hand. I think you and me are only people in here. Maybe we are. I don't know. For my phone, it shows 3. Personally, I'm just with myself most of the time. So whether you're listening or you're not listening makes 0 difference. But what I hope Kamala's going to do is she's going to make the situation get a whole lot worse. That's what I'm hoping for. I was hoping for Biden to make it look, because I thought it was going to be a lot funnier to have an 80-year-old guy who's going through dementia. I thought that would be better for the country. I really did. Because that dementia, let's see, let me get over on there. That dementia can make us a whole laughing stock, which is good for us. We need to be a laughing stock. We need to be ridiculed. See, people say bullying is bad. I don't think bullying is bad. I think bullying is a great mechanism to encourage growth and change. Because a lot of times people don't bully people for no absolute reason. You don't just get bullied. You get bullied because usually like you're either the kid that don't shower. Now, I say that if you're the kid that don't shower, it might be because you don't have hot water or running water in your house, which is really sad. But if you're one of the kids that got like money, you have a shower, and you're actively just not taking showers, you kind of deserve to be made fun of for smelling bad. Because nobody wants somebody who's smelling bad. So hopefully by telling that you smell bad, making fun of you as a smelly kid, you clean up your act so you no longer smell bad. But most people don't follow that doctrine. Most people think they should be celebrated for being weirdos and not being productive, not being useful. You definitely got bullied at school. Yeah, I've been bullied before. Then I would fight the guy, and then we would come to an understanding, and then we would go about life. And I would no longer get bullied. It only takes one time to fight the bully, and then everybody stops bullying you. That's kind of how it works. Nobody bullies people that want to go get bullied. You have to go from tramp to smelly kid. You have to go from tramp to smelly kid. All right, I don't know, man. You have to go from Trump to smelly kids. I don't know what you're saying, bro. You illiterate? I don't get what you're trying to tell me. But anyway, besides the point. America, we have to stare at ourselves in the mirror. We gotta look at ourselves in the face and say, are we doing the best we can do as a people? Why are we depending upon these random people in the office above us to do everything for us? Are we children? If you're not a child, then do what you gotta do. Take care of your business. It ain't that difficult. It starts with the mind. I'm going to be an adult. I want to be a better person. How do I take the steps to be a better person? Like Jordan Peterson says, sometimes it might just be making up your bed. Like I was in my house today. It was messy. I got clothes all over the place. I said, you know what, today? I wanted to be on a good start for Monday morning, so I'm going to go clean up my house. Once again, sir, I don't. It doesn't bug me. Once again, I'm not talking to anybody. I'm talking to myself. You gotta practice. See, not everything is gonna be a banger. See, it's people like this guy, Mr. Andy. There's people like this character who have nothing better to do with their life but to be the one guy in the listening room. Because no one wants to come here. All right. I mean, you don't have to come here. Once again, I'm not talking to you. This is called practice reps. And see, what people don't understand is in life, if you want to be successful, chances are there's not going to be other people who are going to be there cheering you on at first. You're going to be by yourself. You got to get used to being by yourself and doing things by yourself and doing it for the sake of enjoyment. Every YouTuber starts off with 0 subscribers. Mr. B started off with 0 subscribers, 0 views. I start off with 0 subscribers, 0 views. And what happens is, as you talk more, you get better. And as you get better, more people join in. Same thing with anything else. You want to get good at cybersecurity? First thing you got to do is get a computer. Nobody's going to give you a job at cybersecurity when you first start doing cybersecurity, because you don't know anything. If you don't know anything, why would I hire you? How am I going to do it? So it takes with you going amongst yourself to do something for yourself. And doing it because I want to be good at it, not because I have the admiration of other people to do it. Because if you do it for the admiration of other people, you're going to end up like one of these streamers, like Snako, who just got punched out in a subway. You're definitely from the USA. I can tell with all the shit you speak. Yes, sir, I'm from the USA. I speak English, so if you speak English, chances are you're probably going to be from the USA. High percentage. Only other places that speak English as the primary language, England, Canada, and I think that's about it. I'm going for my cyber bag too, sir. I saw the breakthrough on CrowdStrike, and I said, you know what, God damn it, help is needed, and help will be on the way. But it takes a while, man. Nothing comes easy in the world, and I think that's the problem with a lot of Americans, that everybody wants it to come easy. We're all looking for the easy way out. We're all looking for a politician to save us, and that's what's dangerous about Trump, is that Trump gives you guys too much hope. Or he gives too many of the dummies too much hope. He don't really give me much hope. I prefer let things get as hard as they can possibly get, separate from the weak from the strong, and let nature do its job. Anyway, I gotta go to Walmart, get some supplies, so I may go make some more money in this beautiful world called America. Thank you for listening.